Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dias. Shocked at the massive potential impact and damage to the ecology and environment due to the devastating fire in the Berger Paints factory, concerned citizens, including foot soldiers of the environment, have raised alarm bells of similar happenings across the state. Today in this special story, Team Herald met locals and those who are facing hardships post the blast.
Now shocked at the massive potential impact and damage due to ecology and environment due to the devastating fire in the Berger factory, concerned citizens, including foot soldiers of the environment, have raised alarm bells of similar happenings across the state. Now today, Herald TV and her Team Herald spoke to some of the locals and those who are affected and facing hardships post-blast. Here in this story, we will show you a person who is Amol Nalvekar, the owner of a wildflowers resort which is just adjacent to the blast, is facing hardships. Watch.
I don't know how much I've inhaled pollutants in my lungs along with my other colleagues and son and family. So the repercussions of that will come to know maybe much later. However, what is my immediate loss was that I had to send guest staying somewhere else. I had to cancel. I had a cancellation of things. So all these things had happened. So I've lost a tremendous amount as immediate effect to my business. Apart from immediate stoppage of fire, and now repercussions we'll have to see on plants and the health of me and my people. My villagers have really suffered a lot and they are still suffering. And माझे village धाकटी village थी and ये village is existing number of centuries prior to this industrial estate. So my genuine concern is, if such thing happens again and again, something happened 10 years back, then where the villagers will go and what is the remedy for villagers? Relocate village or relocate industrial estate itself.
A story by Ashmita Polji and Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Tension prevailed at the St. Xaviers College in Mapusa after the newly elected Students' Council members, headed by the Secretary Sahil Mahajan, led a protest on campus, demanding the immediate induction of the Students' Council. The protest was also supported by members of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidya Parishad. For almost 4 hours, the students protested outside the principal's office, and when the college authorities realized the protest was going out of control, they called the police to control the crowd in a bid to avoid a law and order situation.
Now tensions prevail at the St. Xaviers College in Mapusa after the newly elected Students' Council members, headed by the Secretary Sahil, led a protest on the campus demanding immediate induction of the Students' Council. This protest was supported by the members of ABVP, Akhil Bharatiya Vidya Parishad. Now, this resulted in almost 4 hours protest, which disturbed the functioning of the campus. They pushed and banged the classroom doors, all while shouting slogans. They went all to the labs and the classrooms of the science block and abused and asked the teachers to close shop of the day and asked students to join them. They were not ready to move out until they met the principal, a faculty member said. The teaching staff and the staff who were taken by surprise felt threatened due to the ruckus created by the outsider students. The heavy police force was also called in. DYSP also reached at the spot. Watch.
And you cannot tell them our campuses and try
how are you telling us how they can go into the labs and get out of the labs?
First of all, thank you to Madam Daniel. Kita notice the view that पुढे कशी असते प्रिन्सिपल आम्हाला काहीच खबर नाही डायरेक्ट साडी पाहुणे because everybody thought it was a state play. मागीर बोबार जावचो पयले येयले मागीर ते म्हणले ABPP बोद्यान बॅनर्स घेवन आहात बोबार आमी आमचो थंयसर इंटरव्यू चलता आजून चलता इंटरव्यू काय ते सब्जेक्ट 2-3 सब्जेक्ट सकाळ 9 बसले इंटरव्यू चलता कोर्स आमी इंटरव्यू तुमकां जाय ते भशेन येवन आमकां मेळूंक जाय आतां आमकां डेट दी यू कॅनॉट डिक्टेट I want a date just now.
But what they want to give you, then you can listen on.
That's what I
You
said.
can give a specific date for specific date for this discussion.
This we can discuss afterwards and then communicate.
Sorry.
I can communicate to my students, not to others. What I have to do with that from outside.
फावटी आमी प्रिंसिपलाक मेळटा आनी जितल्या फावटी प्रिंसिपलाक वचोंक मेळपाक वयता तेन्ना आमकां प्रिंसिपल मेळना आयजूय 3.5 वरां जालीं आमकां हांगा अजुनूय प्रिंसिपल मेळोंक ना दुसरी गोश्ट म्हणजे जितल्या फावटी आमी भुरग्यांचे इश्यूज जे घेवन वयता तेन्ना सुद्दां आमकां प्रिंसिपल एड्रेस करिना 8 नोव्हेंबराक कावन्सील जाले कावन्सिलान हांव जनरल सेक्रेटरी म्हणून चूज जालो जॉयंट सेक्रेटरी आसले आनी कल्चरल सेक्रेटरी आनी फूल कावन्सील आसलो तेंच्यांनी फूल ट्राय केले पयलीं आमकां की जिकोंक दिवपाक जायना भुरग्यांक सांगताले वोट करपाक वचो नाका ग्रुपांनी सांगलां की आमकां हें करूं नाका तरी आसून आमचो जेन्ना कावन्सील येयलो तेन्ना ते इंडक्शन करपाचें ना म्हणूंक लागले आतां इंडक्शन 2.5 म्हयने जाले आमी रिक्वेस्ट करता हो आतां आमी लेटर दिल्लो तांकां हो 3 तारखेक हो लेटर दिल्लो की आमचें इंडक्शन करा आमी इतलेंच मागता भुरग्यांचे इश्यू घेवन वयता आयज भुरग्यांक ह्या कॉलेजीन एकूय इव्हेंट जायना खुबशे ते उदकाचे हे चलना फॅन चलना आनी कितें चलना हे सगळें आमी बरोवन व्हरता भुरगे आमकां एक्सपेक्ट करता की कितें तरी करतले जितल्या फावटी आमी वयता आमकां अप्रोच करिना लेटरूय बरोवन दिले आनी आतां आमची मागणी आसा की बेगिनच्या बेगीन हेंच्यांनी एक तर भुरग्यांची सगळ्यांची मागणी आयकपाची कॉलेजीन जे प्रोग्राम आहा ते करपाचे भुरग्यांचे सगळ्यांची आयकपाची एकूय भुरग्याक हांगा ट्रीट करिना तुमी कितल्याय भुरग्यांक विचारतले आयज हांगा 1,500 भुरगीं सगळ्या कॉलेजीची क्लास बंद करून व्हॉलंटियरली सकयल देंवली तरी ह्या भुरग्यांक सगळ्यांक धांवडयता पळय थंय तुमी पळयल्यार भुरग्यांक ते धांवडयता एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन येवन 1,500 आमी जेन्ना वयर गेले तेन्ना आमकां लॉक करून दवरलो आमी व्हिडिओ फॉरवर्ड करता आमकां लॉक करून दवरलो आनी आतां आमचेर राग करता ते पोलीस आसतना सुद्दां ते प्रिंसिपल आमकां मेळोंक येना आनी आमकां कितें कितें म्हणटा हांगा
Today, problem is sorted out, and Mamledar has called for the meeting on Tuesday.
डेप्युटी कलेक्टराच्या ऑफिसान आमकां ट्युजडे 12 मिटींग दवरला प्रिंसिपलाची प्लस आमचे 5 कावन्सील मेंबर जे कॉलेजीचे आसतले ते आमचो हो डिमांड आसलो की आमचें इंडक्शन जावंक जाय त्याचो आमकां प्रिंसिपल 4 वरां जालीं आमी ABP म्हणून येयलेले तेन्ना आमकां प्रिंसिपलान अजुनूय एड्रेस करूंक जाय सो होच आमकां फायनल डिसिजन दिला प्रिंसिपलान आमकां उलोवंक आमी वयतले.
Later, after the incident and everything was come to a still, the team faculty of St. Xaviers College issued an official statement post the protest at the campus. Take a look.
As administrator of St. Xaviers College, Mapusa, I would like to put on record the unfortunate and unprecedented incident that took place on the college campus today, 21st January 2023. I would like to state as follows. Around 10:30 a.m., a group of youth comprising of boys and girls, of whom only 3 were students of the college, entered the campus shouting political slogans and also abusing the principal, management and the staff. The group then entered the science block and entered the laboratories and classrooms while classes were in progress, shouting slogans and carrying banners of the ABVP. They tried to instigate the students to leave the classrooms and join them. The students were afraid and refused to go with them. It is to be noted that science practicals were on in the chemistry laboratory into which the above mentioned boys and girls barged and tried to stop the practicals with force. The management then called the Mapusa police to restore law and order and ensure safety of our students. Even after the police tried to calm them down, they continued to shout slogans and create a ruckus. Being the largest institute college in Goa, safety of our students and staff is our priority. Hence, for their safety, classes were stopped and students were requested to leave the campus in order to avoid any untoward incidents. After which, the teachers rallied together to calm down this situation, but to no avail. Finally, Mamladar of Bardez was called and the situation was brought under control. We thank the police attached to Mapusa police station and the Mamladar for their timely assistance. Being an educational institution, we categorically state that St. Xaviers College condemns such unruly behavior and request all our students to dissociate themselves from any such unruly activities.
A story by Prakash Kadekar and Asmita Polchi for Herald TV.
On Sunday early morning, a major fire blast at a restaurant was reported at the Dangui colony in Mapusa. Due to this major tragedy, nearly 9 flats in the colony and 5 other parked vehicles were damaged. However, no casualties were reported. The owner of the restaurant suspects a foul play in this incident.
चडशे हांगासर लोकांनी इन्वेस्ट केल्या फ्लॅट हांगासर इन्वेस्ट केला आनी रेंटाक दिला दॅट ऑल्सो टू नॉन गोवन्स दे हॅव रेंटेड आउट दोज फ्लॅट अँड दोज नॉन गोवन्स आर troubling us and making issues that we should not run a bar and restaurant over here. They are saying you run any other business over here but not a bar over here. This bar is here for last 30 years. 30 years, 92 ही लायसन गावल्ली आसा आनी अजून पर्यंत इंटॅक्ट विदाउट एनी लायसन्स पे केल्ले आसा सगळे इंटॅक्ट आसा कांयच आमी कसलीच लायसन्स हांगासर लॅप्स जाल्ली ना सो ह्या हांव तुमकां सांगूंक सोदता की आमी हांगासर कसली इलिगल चलयना सगळे लिगल आसा सिलिंडर बी सगळे भरलेले आसा अशें कांयच तो लिकेज जाल्ले म्हणटा पूण वास एकदांय आमकां येवंक ना किंवा भितर सुद्दां आमी रांदतना केन्नाच वास येवंक ना रेग्युलेटर ऑन जावन ब्लास्ट जावप देन इट इज समथिंग स्टुपिडिटी उजो भितर कसलेच ना रेग्युलेटर ऑन जाल्यार सुद्दां गॅसीचो वास येवपाक जाय न्ही गॅसीचो वास बिलकुल नासलो कित्याक तोच गॅसीन आमी दीसभर असले हांगा काल आनी वयल्यान आख्खो दीस असले आख्खे बार साफ सफाई केले काल रांदला आमी काल रास डीश सुद्दां केला आनी तसले कांयच जळलेले भितर कांय ना आयदनां जळलेले ना इवन इफ यू से आय फॉगॉट and kept the flame on थंय आयदान सुद्दां जळलेले करपल्ले कांय ना कित्याक आमी गॅस चालू दवरून कितें आयदान दवरून हें केलें जाल्यार ते चड वगत हें जावन मागीर ते जळटा करपाता तसले कांयच एविडन्स ना सिलिंडर आसा तसो आसा कांयच भितर डॅमेज जावंक ना फक्त तो ग्लो जे भितूनसून भायर येयला पळय तेच कित्याक येयला तें कळना
तुमकां दिसता घातपात केला असो दिसता कितें घातपाताचो संशय दिसता तुमकां असो कितें घातपात
म्हाका अशें दिसता भितर कोणें तरी येवन कितें तरी केला नाजाल्यार कितें भायरसून कितें तरी दवरला कितें तरी कित्याक फक्त इल्लोसो जागो कोणशाक आमचे कावंटर आसा पळय थंय कोणशाक शटराच्या कोणशाक थंय इल्लोसो उजो आसा तितलोच आनी थंय कितें उजो आसा तें आतां पुलिसांनी इन्व्हेस्टिगेट करपाचें आनी फायंड आउट करपाचें की बाबा हे ब्लास्ट जाला कशें येदो व्हडलो ब्लास्ट म्हणजे 4-5 houses being shaken is really something to be investigated and the viral that is happening is gone is really wrong.
Story by Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
Despite making every effort in making Nachnola village garbage free, dumping of garbage into the village has reached frightening proportions. Now the menace is posing a major public health hazard, particularly to those living in the nearby areas. Dumped garbage is left rotting in the open that breeds germs, and germs are not deterred by the boundary walls of our home. However, Panchayat members visited the garbage dumping site and were shocked to see huge amounts of unsegregated garbage being dumped by people passing by.
आमच्या पंच मेंबर आनी सेक्रेटरीन सगळे एक्चुअली सांगलेले आसा पूण आमकां अशें अजाप दिसता की लोक अशें कित्याक उडयता कित्याक आमची तर गाडी एवरी संडे येतात आनी एवरी पंचायतीन आतां तें गार्बेज कलेक्शन जाता पूण तरी आसतना इतले लोक शिकलेले आसात तरी आसतना मिक्स कित्याक करतात तें समजना. आमी आतां एवरी टायम अवेरनेस प्रोग्राम कितलेच दिल्ले आसा जावं म्हण खंय खंय आमकां कितलेशे युट्यूबाचेर आनी कशें करपाचें सेग्रिगेशन आनी तें कंपोस्टींग हें बी शिकयलें गेल्लें वता पूण अशें दिसता की लोकांक अशें पडलेलेंच ना हाडून आपल्या खंय तरी मारपाचें एकल्यान मारलें की दुसरें हाडून ताजेर आनी ठोकपाचें अशें करून अशें डीग जातात. कितले वॉर्ड आमी साफ करतली एवरी टायम आमी मनीस घालून साफ करीत आसता वॉर्ड तरी पूण लोक कंप्लेनां करतात. आतां कितें करपाचें तें आमकांच समजना.
तुमकां कितें सांगपाचें आहा
लोकांक सांगपाचें फर्स्ट स्टेप म्हटल्यार आपल्या घरा कडेन सेग्रिगेशन करप मेन तें. आतां लोकांक आतां पयशे जाल्यार गांवांनी तरी झाडां पेडां आसतात तें सेग्रिगेशन करून आपलो कंपोस्ट तयार करून झाडांय बरीं जातलीं न्हू. आनी दुसरें म्हणल्यार प्लास्टीक वेस्ट आमी कलेक्ट करता सो तें आमच्यान कांय घरा आमी तांकां उजो घालूं नाका म्हणटा कित्याक वेवसाय वाडटा. सो लोकांनी समजून घेवपाचें आयकपाचें इतलेंच काम तांचें आसा.
On Sunday, an accident was reported near the Siddharth Hall in Duler. This accident was between a motorbike and a scooter, wherein the motorbike rider was injured and is undergoing treatment at a local hospital.
The accident was between a motorbike and a scooter, wherein the motorbike rider was injured and is presently undergoing treatment at the hospital. Take a look. Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
Goa Dairy has decided to hike the prices of its products from Saturday, leaving the common man baffled. The dairy has last hiked its prices in May last year. Goa Dairy has been constantly in the news for suffering losses in the past few years, and despite a new board being elected, their sales have increased by around 57,000 litres per day. With the rising cost of production, Goa Dairy has no choice but to hike the prices of milk, sources said. Disappointed by this hike, people have requested the government to revert back to the preceding price.
The standardized milk rates have been hiked from Rs 54 to Rs 58. The tone milk has been hiked from Rs 48 to Rs 51. Cow milk has been hiked from Rs 50 to Rs 54, while high-fat full cream milk has been hiked from Rs 62 to Rs 67 per litre.
हे सगळे लोक व्हरतात तेन्ना पयलीं 27 रुपया आशिल्ली आतां ती 28 रुपया गेली
अर्द लिटराक
हय अर्द लिटराक 2 रुपया तेजेर वाडले लोकांनी गरिबांनी कितें करप गरिबांनी अशें म्हणटा न्ही इतली जर दुदाची 1 रुपयाची चड च्या जायना थोडीच सो दोग जाण 3 जाण दाट च्या जाल्यार कितें जातली चड जाणां असं जायना लोकांनी कितें करप
अर्ध लिटराचेर कितले वाडले अर्ध लिटराचेर कितले वाडले
अर्द लिटराचेर 29 रुपया केले
पयली कशे आशिल्ले
पयलीं 27 रुपया आशिल्ली आतां 28 रुपया 29 रुपया केल्या तेन्ना तूं कितें करप गरिबांनी कितें करप
तुमी हेच दूध घेता
आमी हेच घेता दूध गोवा डेरी ल्हान भुरग्यांनी गोवा डेरीच जाय न्ही तेन्ना नाशिल्ल्यांनी बी कितें करप गरीब लोकांनी कितें करप जर कितें कमी करपाचें सरकारान आशिल्ली तीच रेट पूण दवरपाक जाय वाडोवप ना अशें आमचें म्हणणें.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Activists under the banner of Goa Against Coal have upped the ante against enhancement of coal handling at the Jindal Steel Works managed berths. The Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has granted environment clearance to the Southwest Port Limited for its proposed terminal capacity enhancement at berth 5A and 6A at Mormugao Port for handling coal, coal products, iron ore, limestone and steel products. The total cargo to be handled is expected to go up to 12 to 13 million tons per annum. Activists reacted with anger as the Union Ministry granted permission for coal expansion.
This will be the dead end for the people of Mormugao Taluka, because we have seen COVID time how the surge of COVID started in Vasco. Why? Because precisely because of the pollution and the respiratory problem where every Vasco people have been facing. So how can this government allow expansion plan when you know the existing itself is creating nuisance to the people of Vasco Taluka? आता हालीत आमचो आमोणकारान म्हणलें की ammonia could be a threat to the people of Vasco. Drill जावपा जाय हें जावपा अरे जेन्ना तुमी हें वाडयलें जाल्यार तें कितें जातलें थिंगा? सो हांव मागता सरकाराक हें ताबडतोब फाटीं घेवचें नाल्यार आमी गोवा अगेन्स्ट कोल चडवड मुखार वतले.
जेतून पयलीं उलयताले वर्स नाका म्हण तेंच उलय म्हूण हांव तुमचे कडेन गोवा एगेन स्कुलाचो कन्विनर रिक्वेस्ट करता की कोर्स नाका म्हूण उलय. कित्याक बोब मारताय आमी गोंयकार, आमकां गोंयचो मोग आहा, आमकां गोंय काडी जालोलें नाका म्हूण. गोंय ग्रीन दवरपा जाय. तुमी म्हणटाय गोंय ग्रीन उरपा जाय, गोंय बरें क्लीन उरपा जाय, ट्युरिस्ट येवपा जाय. हे भाशेन कोर्स येयलो, इतलोय कोर्स येयलो जाल्यार कितें जातलें हेजें. आयज तूं म्हणटाय पोल्युशन देंवोवपा जाय न्हू. पोल्युशन देंवयतले केशें, कितकोन देंवयतले? कितें आहा तुमकां पळोवपाय? कोर्स जर जायत येयलो वाऱ्याचेर तो केंस उगता. आयज तो हिंगा देंवता बरो, पूण दोनापावल वचोन चोयल्यार तुमी घरांचेर कोण पडलेलो तें पोल्युशन न्हू. तें कोण लोक व्हरोन घालना वाऱ्याचेर. वाऱ्याक केस कंट्रोल करता तुमी. आयज उग्र वार म्हणटा, हीटचो वार म्हणटा, हें तांकां खबर आहा. तोडचो वार जाता, भायलो वार जाता, हें खबर आहा. हे वाऱ्याचेर सगळीं उबोन झाड एकल्या घरांनी वयता.
एंटायर 10-20 वर्साची फायट आमी कोळसो नाका म्हणटात. आमचो स्टँड सामको क्लियर आसा. तुमी ग्रीन कार्गो हाडा, कितें हाडा, कोळसो हो डेफिनेटली नाका. अंडरस्टँड करा. काल 2 दीस पयलीं एका बारीकशें एग्जिटेशन जालें, सिटींतल्यान कोल वचपाक लागलो म्हणून लोकांक पोल्युशन जालें म्हणून कळपाक लागलें. सो हे कोल 10 वर्सां जालो वयता. हेंकां कोणाक लोकांक आमदारांक खबर नासलें सिटींतल्यान वयता म्हणून. सिटींतल्यानूच वयता. आतां तो मुर्मुगांव चेंज केलो. एंटायर एजिटेशनाचो फक्त फायदो एकूच जालो. तो फायदो म्हणटा तो ट्रान्सपोर्टर चेंज जालो.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
The Feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel was celebrated at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church in Arambol on Sunday.
Many devotees from all walks of life were seen celebrating this feast. Watch these exclusive visuals only on Herald TV of the feast celebration.
Today we celebrate the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel at Mount Carmel Church, Arambol. Nearly 2,000 parishioners are there of this church. Father Lean Fernandez is the parish priest of this church. Father Francis will be celebrating the main celebrant and others con-celebrants. Please watch.
It's Ignacio Norona for Herald TV.
In the ongoing Girdoli Panchayat Football Cup, Wilfred Leger Sports Club defeated San Jose de Ariel Sports Club by 3 goals to 1.
The Girdoli Panchayat Cup, Wild Red Leger SC defeated San Jose de Ariel SC by 3-1. The match started with Ariel dictating terms but with a Wild Rider who drew first blood in the 16th minute when KZ Bogota slotted in form of a goal-mouth Mela. Ariel themselves to blame as the strikers missed chance galore. Crazy got his second in the 25th minute when he lobbed the ball over Ariel keeper who was caught napping. Crazy got his hat-trick the next minute with the beauty of a goal from the 25-yard out. Stanley Oliveira pulled one off the Ariel in the 54th minute, which was too late. But too late, KZ Bogota just indulged man of the match of the brilliant performance. Ignacio Norona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Twitter at @OHeraldOGoa and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Herald TV. Thanks and keep watching Herald TV.